Alright, I'm going to start this update video of the first gen CRX that I've been working on. It's been quite some time since I've done a video. With everything going on, I'm back to school again, working on cars at school, learning a lot of stuff, keeping up with that. So I've been working on the car here and there. Haven't really been recording much. Broke my microphone for my camera here, but got that fixed now. So let's get right into it. So right now, as far as I got to put back together, this is the back end. I still need to do the rear bumper mounts, but I got the whole rear end for the rear disc brakes, everything taken care of. Now inside, I got my sound system wired up. I also went and redid all of the electrical wiring throughout the car, so all the tail lights, sound system, sunroof, which all works good now, new head unit, new speakers all around, which has all been taken care of. I'll show you more inside in a second. Now for inside the car, most of it's back together. I haven't done any of the floor carpets yet because that's one of the last things I'm going to do. I do have new seat covers on here to make the seats look a lot better. The whole dash has been put back together for the most part. I have the blower motor still out, but the heater core is in. The new head unit, as well as the combo switch I showed you earlier. This is just temporarily here so I can test lights, as well as the sunroof works, the dimmer, everything else has been just put together quickly to hold everything in place so I can test things. E-brake for the new brakes. And yeah, that door is still off because my window will not go all the way down, so I need to take that apart while I was doing the new speakers. This one works well, so everything is back together on this side. But yeah, so with the sunroof, it does have some rust, which is why it doesn't close properly, but it does open and close, so that is a plus. And the antenna works for the radio, which is great, and everything is good to go for now in here. Now for in the engine bay, right now it is sitting on 2 of the 3 mounts. I still got to pull it out one more time. I'd like to degrease it with the oil coming from the valve cover leak. It's made a huge mess, but that's only if I get time to do that. New master cylinder because the other one was very bad shape. Everything else is mounted here. New fuel filter. All the electricals all taken care of. Went through it all, fixed everything up, and so the wipers are good to be mounted. Now the only thing that left I got to do is weld the cross member here for the radiator support, and then and as well as the hatch release or the hood release latch needs to be put back there as well. With how busy I've been, I picked up a new workbench and toolbox, which I'll get into now. So I picked this up. This is a pretty good bench, work light. That's my steel for cutting and replacing parts. In the drawers, I got some pin punches for the shifter linkages and whatnot. New used the blinker and combo switches for the wipers as well. It's even got the rear washer because that's equipped with this in this CRX version, as well as a ball joint separator because I had to do a couple ball joints on the front for the steering and for the knuckles and all that. So there's my welder because I had to weld a few things lately. And now for the toolbox. Now this was half price, so I got a good deal on that. At the top, this whole side is mainly of parts that need to go onto the car, fasteners, then tools that don't really have a spot or used very often go on the top. Screwdrivers and bits are in here. Then we got more smaller screwdrivers and small picks. And then my big socket set, which I just left them in the casing because they organize nicely. And then in here are my more random unique tools. So picks, brake bleeder, the oil filter remover, axle nut, brake lines, as well as the plastic clips and some electrical tape. But everything in here tends to get used pretty often if it's on the top. I also had to cut the frame up here a little bit because of I was missing one of the ears on my frame, so I just cut both of them out and cut what I needed and welded that into my. Now for here, for the most part, everything is taken out. The steering's still in here because I already had one good there. There's security system stuff that I'm not going to be messing with. Other than that, this is all the old suspension and knuckles and control arms and all of that stuff. The interior is just holding scrap parts as well as stuff that wasn't even required with the car swaps. So it's just in here for storage for now until I get this car scrapped probably. But it's been stripped down to just about everything I needed out of it. So from here on, I'm going to try and update as much as I can with everything going on. I should have it up and running shortly, and it'll be back on the road, I would say early spring next year, because I don't want it driving on the salt roads. So if you have any comments, leave them down below, and if you like the video, like it and subscribe for more. Thank you.